Let's talk about the discriminant of a quadratic equation. The discriminant is just a part of the quadratic formula. It is the part under the square root sign that says b squared minus 4ac. We don't have to worry about the square root sign, but if you'll recall, it's the part that comes underneath just like that. When we get this number, it tells us a couple of things about our equation. It will either tell us that there are no solutions if we get a negative number, because if you'll recall, we can't take the square root of a negative number and get a real number. The next thing it might tell us is, it might tell us that we have only one solution or one x-intercept. Remember, if the vertex just touches the x-axis in one place, we will only have one solution. We'll know this if we get 0. That will take away our need to have that plus or minus b, negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac. If we have nothing for b squared minus 4ac, we're not going to have a plus and a minus, which means we are not going to have to solve for two solutions. We're only going to have one solution. So if we get 0 for this discriminant, we'll know there's only one solution. Or we might know that we're going to get two solutions, and that is if we get any positive number. If we get any positive number, we're going to have to solve that plus or minus, and then we will get two answers. All right, so in this case, all we have to do is look at the discriminant. A is -3, B is 6, and C is -7. So we are going to do this b squared, which would be 6 squared, minus 4 times a, which is -3, times c, which is -7. We have to be really careful with these negatives, but we have 36 minus 4 times -3 times -7. You can use a calculator. Gives me 84. And I get 36 minus 84 is going to be a negative number. I don't even actually really care what it is. It's -48. But the fact that I have a negative number is going to tell me that I have no solutions. When I go back to fill in the quadratic formula, I'm going to find that I will have tried to get the square root of -48, which has no real solutions. Let's go check the explanation. We can see it. There we go, bottom left.